Right, hello everybody, and welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be taking a look at the state of Minnesota, Pennsylvania, Maryland, and Virginia. Now, it was just announced that 4 target locations would be shutting down, and we have the article from Insider talking about these 4 particular locations. Target will close 4 locations in 3 metro areas, 2 near Washington, D.C., 1 in Philadelphia, and 1 in its hometown of Minneapolis. The company cited declining foot traffic as its primary reason for the closures and said most store employees will be offered positions at other locations. The decision to close one of our stores isn't something we take very lightly, spokesperson Kayla Castaneda told Insider. It's an action we take only after multiple years of working to improve performance. Target is not the only. Okay, so all 4 stores will be closing on May 13th of 2023. In its annual report, Target said intend 20 new stores, remodel about 70, and half will be small format locations. So these are the following locations. So in the state of Maryland, we have the Target store at 7,501 Baltimore Ave in College Park, Maryland. In the state of Minnesota, we have the Target store at 1,300 West Lake Street in Minneapolis, Minnesota. In the state of Pennsylvania, we have the Target store at 11,128 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And finally, in the state of Virginia, we have the Target store at 500 South Washington Street in Falls Church, Virginia. So now we're going to take a look at these 4 locations of Target that are going to be closing. So we're going to first start out with the one in the state of Maryland. This is in College Park, Maryland. It seems that, yep, another one of those inner city Baltimore seems targets more so. So obviously this is one of 4 in the entire country that will be closing on May 13th of 2023. This will severely impact this apartment building because I'm sure a lot of people in this immediate community definitely, maybe this is where they picked up their CVS pharmacy prescriptions because CVS and Target have a partnership. So this will definitely be a significant blow to this community, unfortunately. So this is the Target store right here. It's a pretty basic looking Target. It's really nothing exciting or nothing to talk about, but it is one of 4 that is going to be closing in the country. So nothing much else to say other than that for that particular store. The next store that we're going to take a look at is in the state of Pennsylvania, and that's the Target location at 1,128 Chestnut Street in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's at City Center, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Again, this is one of 4 Targets that will be closing on May 13th of 2023. And obviously, the people that choose not to take any severance or a transfer, they will be the ones that will be impacted, and obviously they will be losing their job at these Target stores. So again, this is the other Target that's going to be shutting down. Another pretty basic looking Target, but maybe by those caution, do not enter signs. Maybe this was a store that was facing some problems more so, which I will not get into detail about, but I think you guys can if you guys can pick up the context clues, like, by the caution tape, I think we'll just leave it at that, just as a perspective, of course. So another Target store obviously shutting down. Really nothing, pretty basic. They fit it in with the downtown, which I guess is nice, but overall it's nothing much to brag about, and there's no special element that we have to take a look at. So the other Target store that's shutting down, it's the Target store in Virginia, and this one is at 500 South Washington Street in Falls Church, Virginia. Again, this is another Target store that will be shutting down by May 13th of 2023. And this one, just like the other 2, seems to be in this kind of building situation. This one and the one in Maryland are in the greater D.C. Baltimore area, and then the other one is actually in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So another one that's literally directly under an apartment building. Yeah, a lot of these seem to be under apartment buildings. This is going to severely impact these immediate people because a lot of these people did heavily relied on Target for basic necessities. I mean, shoot, like basic supplies they needed. A lot of them, every Target more so. Let me elaborate on that a little bit more. Pretty much every Target that is built does have a particular type of CVS pharmacy because of the Target CVS pharmacy partnership. So once again, this is really going to have a severe impact. Where is this Target? Because I'm not seeing this Target, or is that in the corner right there? Huh. How am I not seeing the Target right now? How am I not seeing the Target? Let me see. Where is that Target? Where's the Target? Oh, here it is. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I was like looking at an ice cream shop. I was like, what? Where's the Target at? Okay, yeah, here it is. So yeah, a lot of these seem to be under apartment buildings, and obviously people will be severely impacted when these stores do unfortunately close, and people are out of a job. So this is the other Target that's shutting down, obviously, and this is in Falls Church, Virginia, just outside of the major area of looks like it's just outside or a couple of miles south of Washington D.C. That seems to be yep. That's pretty much it for that one. Okay. And then the other Target store that's shutting down, it's actually right in Target's hometown, or headquarters, because they're actually based in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And we have the Target store at 1300 West Lake Street in Minneapolis, Minnesota. So again, this is another Target store that will be shutting down. I don't think there's any other closings. Pretty much all of them have been under apartment buildings, so it's definitely going to impact the people that are living in these apartment buildings and have actually heavily relied on Target for their basic necessities. Especially like these new apartment buildings that they've built in these like inner cities, they will definitely be seeing a severe impact. And I mean, this Target was like literally being built as this was going on. Yeah, unfortunately, there's this truck here, so I have to kind of work with what I got. But even this is a relatively new Target. I mean, what it was like maybe a Target that was like less than 6-7 years old. Like that's not that old of a Target. But I'm sure there's a lot of problems as to reasons why they're closing this. And definitely, too, the CVS pharmacies. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people living in these apartments right now that have heavily relied on the CVS being in this apartment building, but maybe the apartment buildings have had, certain types of issues. But again, obviously, it's very sad to see all these Targets shut down. So we had one store in Minneapolis, Minnesota, one store in Virginia, another store in Maryland, one store in Pennsylvania, and so. All right, so guys, and that is going to do it for all of the Target stores that are closing. I will be including the article that will be located in the video description below to give you all the information about all of the Target stores that will be shutting down. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Link to the article will be located in the video description below, and that will be it.